Yeah. Okay. Good afternoon, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, and all those watching around the world. I am very pleased to welcome all of you, as well as the panel, who will move up to this seat after, as well as all of those who are watching to mark this is the first World Tsunami Awareness Day. Today's event is co-hosted by the United Nations Office of Disaster Risk Management, the UNISDR, the permanent missions of Chile, of Indonesia, Japan, and the Maldives to the United Nations. And they're all seated here, and you'll hear from them in a moment. Over the past 100 years, it is estimated that at least 58 tsunamis have killed more than 250,000 people. And that appears, from what UNISDR tells me, may be an underestimate. It's all we know. But it is remarkable. From densely populated coastal cities to remote small islands, the economic losses, damage to critical infrastructure, disruption of essential social services, and the environmental impact of tsunamis can be absolutely devastating. You will hear firsthand stories from several of the permanent representatives today, as well as from victims this afternoon and tonight. Tsunamis can significantly set back progress towards sustainable development. You'll hear how much a GDP can be reduced in one fell swoop from Ambassador Johnny. We now can open the floor for questions and comments from I see so much expertise here. I would like to recognize, because we spoke that you'd like to talk about the Mediterranean, Mr. Amir Yahav of the IOC to talk about the Mediterranean initiatives and to tell everyone what the IOC does.
Okay. Good afternoon, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Amir Yahav. I'm from the National Emergency Management Authority in Israel, and I'm also honored to represent here today the Intergovernmental Coordination Group for Tsunami Early Warning and Mitigation System in the Northeastern Atlantic, the Mediterranean and Connected Seas, and in short, it's NEAMTWS, as you can see here. In our region, and as Ambassador Basho mentioned, we don't have tsunamis, thank God, every day, but we do have once in 700 or 600 years, big tsunamis, deadly tsunamis, and in our region we decided to prepare together to this kind of event. So the NEAMTWS emphasizes on the collaboration between all the regions, states, national and international organizations, and our strategy focuses on awareness and capacity building, education and training, multi-hazard approach, and high level of interoperability. During the 13th session on September 2016 in Romania, the NEAMTWS decided to acknowledge for the first time the achievement of tsunami service providers France, Greece, Italy, and Turkey, who reached the functions and requirements to provide tsunami warning to all region states. On April 2016, Israel executed a national, or actually regional, tsunami exercise named Blue Wave, with the participation of Italy, Greece, and Turkey, and with the on-site observation of Professor Ahmed Yalchner. He's the chair of UNESCO, IOC, and NEAMTWS. He named the exercise as the main regional tsunami activity for 2016, and we're very proud we could do that in Israel. Blue Wave exercise had met the World Tsunami Awareness Day and the NEAMTWS's strategy of regional collaboration, awareness and capacity building, education and training. It was covered by the Israeli and the international media, and for the first time brought the risk of tsunami to awareness of the Israeli public. It introduced everyone to the evacuation signs that were written in 3 languages, Hebrew, Arabic, and English, that were installed along the Israeli coast and all the way to the assembly zones. The NEAMTWS believed that in order to raise the awareness to tsunami risk, the strategy must be touching the people, meaning taking actions that involve the public so the public can see, feel, and participate. NEAMTWS is showing its respect, of course, to all countries, organizations, and individuals who took action to execute the World Tsunami Awareness Day, and especially to the permanent mission of Chile, Japan, Maldives, and Indonesia, of course. And, of course, to the United Nations Office for Disaster Risk Reduction that sponsored this event and is hosting us here today. Thank you very much.